Hi and welcome to this playthrough of the Waterloo campaign of Wars Across the Worlds. This is a video game by Strategy. I think they're French. They have the same mechanic in every one of these games, all the way from ancients through to up to modern times. You're basically rolling d10s and you have cards and things, and it's like a board game basically, strategy type game. This is the Waterloo campaign, as I said, and I'm taking the French, and let's see how we get on. Well, first of all, I want to see which country. I'm obviously blue, so this is what I control at the moment. So I'm going to head up here and try to draw out the British and the Allies and the Prussians, and try to fight them where I can. This card down here, this is my deck of cards. I have to play one of these if it's flashing green. And it says 1 or 2 only. The enemy stacks in Brussels. Stay mobile for this turn. I don't know if there's any enemies up in Brussels, but let's get that played. So these are the 2 cards. Intelligence. Can look at the contents of one enemy, or the guard. I'll keep the guard, I think. I can play that one. Or maybe not. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but we finish the card draw and go on to the next phase. And supply, then that shows us what is in supply. Basically, if it's an unbroken line, then it's in supply, so all of my units are currently in supply. And then we move on to the land movement. So let's get this stack. So you can see here we've got Marshal Ney, and these are the units that are under his stack. So there's quite a few of them. Let's move these across, and where I go green, it shows me where I can move. So let's take that. Napoleon himself, he will move. Let's see how far we can get. I can shove him all the way up to Quatre Bras along the main Nivelle Road, so let's do that. There we go. Oh look, we've revealed a couple. So we've got coalition stack and another coalition stack. Don't want to get ahead of myself too much though there. So who we got here? This is Grouchy, so I'll send him out towards Ligny. You can only get one out, so that's the French movement turn done. So the next phase, end turn. So on to our next turn. This is their turn, the coalition. They go through theirs. Obviously, I can't see what they're doing. That's their supply, and then they do their land movement. A couple of units moving about. Don't know what they're doing down there. So they've already backed off. We're currently on the 16th of June, so we're actually at the Battle of Quatre Bras. So here's the cards. Let's put Soult as the head of staff. It's no effect. I don't even know why you have it. It probably just blocks up your card deck, and that's all I have. So nothing else can happen. So let's get these guys moving out. Let's send Ney. Oh, sorry, I'm on supply. I always forget about that. So now we move on to the land movements. Ney can come up to Nivelle. Take that. Let's send Grouchy down to Ligny and see if there's anybody there. No, there isn't. I could attack him, but that would only mean probably my cavalry would go at Blucher. Blucher is there. I don't really want to just send my cavalry in on their own, so I'm going to hold them. However, we've got Napoleon and Druids, so let's go for it. We can show you how a battle works. So we're attacking the coalition here. So that's my land movement. It's done. So these are the battles now. We choose them if there's more than one. In this case, there's only the one. The Battle of Bousval, rather than Waterloo or Ligny. So now it lines up. It shows you you can play any cards. I'm going to play this one because I want to take as long as I can over trying to destroy them. Oh, they're moving away. Oh dear. So I basically lost. I've lost that card, but I've won that battle. And then it just gives you the battle results. In that case, obviously nothing happened. There were no hits, there were no panics, no victory points or eliminations, but we pushed them back. Back towards Chapelle Sombre. So that's the end of the turn. Nice and easy. See what they do, if anything. Their supply. Their land movements. Obviously the fog of war is in action here, so I can't see what's happening. Right, us again. Card draw. We've got Vive l'Empereur. So I get a +2 bonus in a battle if Emperor's in charge, and a +1 movement point bonus for this turn. Don't need either of those at the moment. What I want to do is maybe, I don't know, let's go and have a look. So that's our card draw. Supply, and then land movement. So, oh, forced march, I don't want to play it, so I'll click up here, stop playing cards. These guys are just sitting there doing nothing at the moment. Now I could fly around here towards Wavre and capture these back ends and go and overrun the, let's go and overrun that. That's their supply line by the looks of things. Or maybe I can, or maybe I can't. There we go. Capture their supply. Can't get any further up, but at least we've done that. So, I've got a choice here. I could attack these. I don't know what they are. Or I could attack these. I don't know what they are. I'm assuming they're Prussians. But before we do that, I think let's bring Ney down to support Napoleon here. Genappe. Can he move any further? No, he can't get any further than that. So we've got Napoleon. I'm going to choose either there, the Battle of Wavre, or the Battle of Chaumel. Now that was quite a big unit. I'm assuming this is probably going to be about the same size. Let's go for them. It's what we call aggressive reconnaissance. So we got the Battle of Wavre on the 16th of June. Oh, we chose right there, didn't we? I'm not going to use that card in this particular battle because I think this is going to be an easy one. They'll probably disappear anyway. I'll save that card for later. So now we basically roll the d10 and we score under the amount to hit. And then this tells you the green is a hit, yellow is a panic. They first choose units and then they distribute their hits. And that's it. All of them are now in panic. So we're now pursuing them. And again, I don't want to use the guards, not in this small battle. So they choose a card, and then we get to attack again. And we've only got 2 on pursuit because they're horses, cavalry, but we've actually done them quite a lot of damage there. We didn't need to send that many in, could have sent in the guys from below, but at least we know how many are in that unit now. So, our first battle on the coalition, let's see what they do. If anything. Oh dear, Napoleon's morale and combat value is reduced by -1. Oh, he's got a dicky tummy. So done. So that's reduced his cards. They've got reinforcements by the looks of things. And combat units can get put back up. So that's their reinforcements for them. Their supplies, see what they do in their land movements. Well, I've just seen a unit come in there. Oh, we've got a battle down here. Oh, this should be okay, I think. Oh, they haven't used a single thing, but we've smashed them to pieces. By the look of it. They choose their losses. They took 1 hit on all of those. So let's get round to him. Not another hit again. So panic 2 and 3 hits. So that's destroyed those 2. They must be pretty good. Pretty good. And then pursuit round. See how many we destroy in the pursuit. 4 hits. So pretty much. Wow! Destroyed them all. Bulau has been wounded. So that's got 5 victory points for us. Excellent. What I might do is split off some cavalry to go and capture these other areas. Right, so I've got a flank attack. Normally you can only attack into one place from one other location. So with a flank attack you can send 2 units in, so that's quite good from 2 different units. What are these? Let's get the Garde Nationale out. May as well stop them going into Beaumont and Swear, France. Not that we really need it. That's enough for the cards at the moment. Right, let's have a little think about this. Napoleon is probably going to go and hit that big stack of units there. Meanwhile, Ney, bravest of the brave, I will send him off. Forced march or flank attack? Let's flank attack actually. Let's play that. And pile into there. There we go, click on that, so we've got it. So we can now send, get rid of the cards, send Napoleon in there, and Ney. Let's see if we can flank these guys up here with Gouchy. So that's it. So we've got the one battle, Chapelle Saint-Lambert. Have they got any cards they're going to play? Cold Blood. Okay. I didn't get a chance to play my cards, that's a shame. Let's see how much damage we can do here. It's quite a few hits. The green are hits, yellow is panic. So we choose the panicked cards now. So these, let's just go with these. With some infantry. We take 1 hit, so I'll take it on this division of cavalry there. Let's discard them. So we roll again. Again, 3 hits and a panic. They've panicked 3 of us. Let's see. Let's do some of these line infantry. We take more hits. Ooh, a rout test. We're not. We can continue. So, have we? Did we win that? Yeah, it looks like we pushed them back at least. And that's the turn end. See what they do. Oh, it's bad weather. Great. 1 movement point in the next movement phase. Well, at least we're pursuing them over here at La Belle Alliance. That's their supply and their land movements. Oh, they're doing a forced march, are they? Let's see where. Oh dear. That means Napoleon's stack is immobile. Or the stack, the selected enemy stack is immobile for this turn. Right. Let's play bad weather because it's already in play, so it doesn't hurt. Still all in supply. What cards could we use? Force March, don't need it yet. Not bothered. So we'll ignore the cards. And then they're stuck because they're having strawberries for breakfast. However, so some units will not leave the region. Let's see how many do leave the region. 7. And let's see what we can do with these guys. Not 7, there's 1. Guard cavalry. He's gone, but at least he's caused 1 casualty. Well, the Battle of Belle Alliance wasn't anything to say right home about. Their supply, their land movements. So back to us, excellent. They didn't do anything. Fortified village and great charge. Got to discard 1. Too many cards in hand. Let's get rid of forced march. I don't really need it. and supply, all good. Land movement. I'm going to separate off a cavalry unit here, turn them into a separate section. And bring them down there and just conquer some of these territories. Let's send. Well, I'm only allowed 6 units into there, so I'm going to have to break this into another stack because it's difficult terrain. No, let's put them together. Let's break another one off. Let's take off the cavalry here. Put the cavalry together with them. I can send the cavalry elsewhere, so we'll send them down there. Should have sent those. We can only move that far with those cav. Now, let's attack them again. This time with our full force. So, the second battle of Belle Alliance. We've got a thin red line they're playing. +1 bonus for their fighting. Fortunately, I'm not allowed to use a card apparently. Right, so how many hits we got in there? Quite a few. What? 5, 6. And a few panicked troops. Doing more hits than panicking, or at least. So let's take half a hit on these. Right, so we've demoralised them already. They're not routed though. Let's see how many hits we can score this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is not bad, but they've scored 5 against us. Most of these can take 2 hits each. Are they routed? They're not routed, so it continues. So we didn't capture, we didn't push Blucher off. It's quite a simple mechanism for the attacking in this game. Quite nice. Oh, I've just seen Wellington has just turned up. Okay, that's going to go Grand Battery. Got to discard 2 of these though. I don't need that one. And I don't need that. I'm not going to be evacuating. Well, time of triumph. So that's the card draw. Supply. And let's do that. Let's rest. Put the guards back up to full strength. Move them. How far can we get with those guys? Bring them back around if we can. Right. We need you at the front, my friend. Let's come through by the river. I'll bring him up here. Let's cut off the Prussians. There we go. And let's try it again. Now they are also cut off. And they're very badly damaged as well. 4 artillery. A step lost is inflicted on the opponent before the start of the first round. I haven't got 4 artillery, so I can't use that. Otherwise that would have been a nice one to have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 hits and a panic. They're all damaged, so that's going to take 3 of theirs out. So we'll panic those guys. And I take 1 hit, so I'll take it on them. Do they rout? They're not routed. Let's see if we can destroy them this time. 1, 2 hits. No panics, so that destroys both of them. And we will take hit on the 7th. There. So they're routed, but half their units are destroyed. So we get a victory point for that. And that's the end of that. turn. So it's coalition, so Wellington hanging about up in those woods. No discarding cards. Their supply. Land movement. Okay, France again. They're certainly kicking some ass here, aren't we? I don't care about there. Do I? I'm not bothered about intelligence, don't really care. Get rid of that. Needs intelligence. And that's it, so let's get those back up to strength. That's our reinforcements. And our supply. And our land movement. How far up can we get with those? Let's capture as much of that territory as possible. God, these are slow, so slow. I can't get them any further forward than WAV, so let's bring them there. That's just... Let's go and get as much of this territory as possible. Meanwhile, Napoleon will advance. We are now at... Where we are there? Saint-Jean. Excellent. No fighting this turn. We'll give him a rest. 19th of July. What have we got? Discard their cards. Their supply. Running low. Looks like they're gathering together in these woods up here. Let's place Swords as head of staff for no reason. I'm going to discard one. Well, I haven't got all the cards for the Grand Battery, or the guns for the Grand Battery, so I'm happy to get rid of those. No supply, we're in supply. Now, can we get these up? Oh, look, there's a battle there. Let's get Napoleon into battle as well, I think. Oh no, they can only send 6 units in there, so let me sort that out in a second. Capture some of these places. I just like to have the map green, blue, you know. May as well, haven't it? So we can only send 6 in here because of the poor terrain. So that's going to be a bit of an annoyance. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. What else have we got in here? 5, 6. Let's send in some fresh troops. And I don't have a commander for those, I don't think. Oh, I do. Of course I do. Get him out. So go in and see what we're doing. Make it a bit easier. So he's there with, how many's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, let's send them in. Or maybe not. Let's combine him. Just split them up a bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Right, combine him with them. There's only 5 in there, so I want to break another one off. Combine them with them. And that's it. Now we've got 6 in there. Let's actually go and have a battle of Waterloo. What can Napoleon do? Not much more. So we've got 2 battles, Rosieres and Waterloo. Let's do the Battle of Rosieres first. This should be... I've got nothing. I'm going to cavalry. No, just 1 cavalry. No, I'm going to hold that and use that in the next battle, I think. So they've got no cards. So start the fight. 1 hit and 1 panic. 2 panics. Lose them. They've taken 1 hit. So I need a few more hits than that. 1 hit. Just taking that and that's it. And then Waterloo. Let's see what Wellington's got over here. Okay, he's got 5. Let's keep pushing this because we've got the guard here, so they should be pretty good. Oh, they're charging. They got +2 for their cavalry. Oh, and ends at the end of the first round, so I wasted a card there. So I've only panicked one, but they've hit 4. So 1 and losses. God, everybody took a hit there, didn't they? I'm glad that ended after 1 round. Alright, so that was the end of that one. And next up, they've got reinforcements, have they? Okay, that's the Prussians going back. Are there any Prussians left anywhere? Ah, we've reached our victory points. So we can either finish the game here, or we can continue the game. Let's continue. Let's absolutely crush them here, shall we? Whatever not. Flank attack in bad weather. That's got to be played. So that affects everybody, annoyingly. I'm in supply, my land movement. Flank attack. Let's go with that. And attack into there. Should allow me to get 2 units in. So, double units in. Right, let's go and take Mons. Excellent. And make the world blue. That's them in. Let's split these off into another stack. So who do we want? Nay. Let's send Nay in, shall we? With 1, 2. Send some artillery in as well. What else we got? 3, 4, 5. I think I've got all of them there, haven't I? Oh no. 1 extra can go in as well. So let's split up the 21st. Bring it in here so I can see what's happening. Split them up a bit so I can see what's going on. There we go, 6. Oh no, I'm only allowed 6 in even. Annoyingly. Well, let's send... Is there any cavalry in here I can send flying off? No, I haven't. Well, we've got 1 battle anyway, so that'll do. So the Battle of Waterloo, as is. We've got a great charge. Let's stick that in. Every bonus helps. A couple of cavalry units, and they're oh god. So they've got square and cold blood. We've obviously been holding those off. Oh right, 1 panic, which I think they can ignore. I have to choose a panicked unit. So guys. And losses. Took 1 hit. I'll take it on them. This is not going to go well, I don't think. I should have ended the game when I did, and we had it. So 1 hit. So that's their victory. And the end of our turn, 20th of June now. At least I can bring back those other units that I had before. Bad weather. Okay. See what they do. I need him to move out of there. Need him to move out of Waterloo. And that's it. End of turn 10. Victory goal reached. Finished the game. We won. Again. So 21 victory points. Decisive victory. 100%. So there you go. That's how Wars Across the World plays. Nice little game. Good fun. There's loads and loads of scenarios, and there's always new ones coming out. It's well worth checking out. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll do some more of these at some point in the future.